Okay, hi guys. This is Ollie with the Sizable Games, and I thought I should show you guys an early proof of concept from about over 6 months ago of Dispatch. But this is the version that was used to kind of define the how the game works. A lot of how the look is going to be, although we're actually moving onto a different visual style soon. But yeah, so I figured maybe have a quick go over some of the basic mechanics. So you're Blaze here, and you're on a jet bike. You have control over your horizontal movement. You can control your speed on the road as well. And you basically go around shooting things. So you can shoot these things. So we can shoot things with the bike, and that changes with the orientation of the bike. So you can kind of aim that, but you've also got a third-person mode where you can. So we're going to do a 180 turn here, right? So yeah, this kind of third-person aiming mode, you can aim wherever. You can go like full 360 degrees. And this is good for, you know, other things, things that aren't in front of you or to the side of you that you're not going to be able to shoot with the front of your jet bike. So you can also do turns like this. You can do very kind of quick turns without positioning yourself horizontally. And this is done by holding onto one of the bumpers on a control pad, or the Q or E keys, which are next to the WASD on the keyboard. So yeah, there's kind of a lot of kind of dynamic ways you can be traveling quite fast and choose which way you're going. Like you can kind of plan routes ahead, and kind of, so if I wanted to go like right here, or if I wanted to go, say, a direction this way, I can kind of pick that route even looking. So yeah, this is kind of it. What's not implemented in this version is the actual kind of racing aspect, where you're going from point A to point B fighting boss characters. A lot of the reason this one exists is just to get a feel of where we wanted to take it. So the levels are all kind of procedural. They're very blocky procedural. They're kind of all using tiles. So the road itself is a tile. Each join in the road is a tile. And we got some kind of prefabs littered across the pavement, and some parked cars. And the buildings themselves are kind of extruded cubes. So they're just giant rectangles. Just changed the scale of those, and added more cubes and a couple of kind of beveled objects on this side to add some extra detail. So it's all very simple. But you know, it looks quite good. But you know, the next version, we're looking at taking things a little bit further. So I'll be right back with a very incredibly early version of the current version of Dispatch. The aliasing isn't particularly nice in this, mainly to keep my video capturing setup working. But I mean, this should give you a bit more of an idea of kind of, I guess, where the cities are going to be going. Again, this is like properly procedurally generated at this point. We're not really using any models apart from Blaze here, who is pointing at everything. So that's great. Obviously, she's going to be aiming at things. Again, this is very much pretty gosh darn early in development. But we've got like, you know, the roads are a lot more complex. They need to be reeled in a little bit. These kind of roads here are a little bit kind of, you know, not as nice as I'd like them to be, but they kind of do a good point of kind of showing where we're taking this. So the turning is very much improved in this version. You're not really doing 45-degree turns in this as much. You're doing more kind of sharper turns or shallower angle. Kind of, there's just more variance in general. The cities are like, you know, they're pretty barren at the moment because there's nothing in them. And I'm only really generating a very small chunk of a city for testing purposes. And it's got a long way to go, but hopefully, like, a look at kind of the structure of the levels will give you guys a kind of idea of where we're looking to take this in the very near future. So yeah, I mean, there's a very early look of where we're taking Dispatch. So yeah, thanks for watching.